Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is AYIUK Plays, and we are back with another video. This is gonna be I think my 5th preseason game of my channel, and we're gonna be playing against the Raiders today. So hopefully we could take another dub here. Like, I want to talk about yesterday just real quick. 43-8 against the Rams in the preseason. That was absolute bop. And I want to talk about that diving catch from Brandon AYIUK on 4th down and 15. That catch was amazing. And I didn't expect that to happen. The 49ers just wanted to go for it, and they somehow completed a catch to AYIUK. The DB got to the left side, and AYIUK he was focusing on the ball. He dove for it because it was over the top, and guess what happened? He caught the ball. Touchdown Niners. That was a good game, but now we have the Las Vegas Raiders. As you know, it's obvious we're going to be at home in Santa Clara, Levi Stadium, and our lineup here. So I need to talk about the linemen: Trent Williams, Ben Barch, Jake Brendel, Dominic Pooney, and Colton McKenzie. These linemen need to work on their blocking because they are really not that good. Like, they don't help us. And for our receivers, Brandon AYIUK, he was a game winner. He was not a game winner. Surprising, unexpected catch. Ricky Pearsall, he's quiet. He's getting some catches though. Juwan Jennings a little quiet, but I still pass him often. Christian McCaffrey, he runs good, but sometimes likes to troll and go backfield. Brock Purdy, he's amazing. He sees George Kittle wide open, moving the chains. Kyle Juszczyk also gets some catches too, and Kyle Juszczyk is really not that quiet. He still gets some passes too. So the defense, I don't know. I need to talk about some players here. Let's see who's. I don't think no one else sells here. Special teams, I need to talk about. Isaac Rendo has not been doing really good for the return gain, but he did get a kickoff return touchdown, I think, against the Dolphins. Jacob Cowing, he's really not that good of a punt return because as soon as he receives the ball, he gets instantly tackled. So, and he's really slow. So, really we have. I don't know. I don't have replacements for Jacob Cowing because I want to compare this guy to another punt returner that could hopefully come to the team in the preseason practice squad. So hopefully we win against Raiders. So let's waste no time and we'll get into this video. Here we go. Levi Stadium against the Raiders. Max Crosby, he's a big boy. He might get Brock Purdy a lot. Geno Smith is colorblind, so he won't be able to. We'll stop him. And we are here in Santa Clara once again. And we have the Raiders versus the Niners. 3 minutes, 3-minute quarters. And we're in Santa Clara. Let's waste no time and we'll get started. And here comes the kickoff by Daniel Carlson to Isaac Rendo. Rendo will take it off to a big return, sweeps to the right, and he's down. Alright, the Niners are on the field. Purdy to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's taking it. He's getting a first down, and he gets the first down. The Niners are doing it. Purdy under center. Takes a snap. Play action. Purdy sees the sneak rush. Good block by the lineman there. McCaffrey with catch. Breaks the tackle, and it's second down 2. 49ers are playing really good right now. Purdy takes a snap to McCaffrey up the middle. To the right. Juszczyk, good blocks there. First down, Niners. Purdy motions AYIUK. He takes a snap. Purdy. He's looking for a receiver wide open. He sees Christian McCaffrey again. Down the sideline. First down, Niners. Moving the chains. Purdy under center. Takes a snap. He's looking for a receiver. He sees Ricky Pearsall. First reception of the game. First down and goal. And Purdy once again gives it to McCaffrey. Going to the left side. He breaks a tackle, and the linebacker gets the tackle. Set down goal for the Niners. Purdy tosses to McCaffrey. McCaffrey to the outside. Good block by Juszczyk, and Christian McCaffrey scores for the Niners. Good play there. And Jake Moody up to kick. And that kick is good. And the Niners kick off now. And LeBeau knees. And Niners defense will come out against the Raiders offense. Geno Smith under center. Gives it to Genty. Genty's taking it down. Fred Warner's trying to get there. He gets the tackle, and Jason Pinnock is right there. And Geno Smith once again. First down 10. Raiders. Motions Tucker. Smith takes a snap up the stout, almost there, and Jason Pinnock with a big hit. 6-yard gain, Raiders. And Geno Smith under center. He's taking his time here. He takes a snap, QB sneak, and he stopped. The linemen were in the way. 1-yard loss. Geno Smith under center again. Play action. Geno Smith is down by D winners. And the Raiders will punt for the first time. And a punt, and Fred Warner is going to tackle the punter there. First down 10, Niners. Purdy takes a snap. Play action there. He's looking for a receiver. Tosses it up and sees Brandon AYIUK for a first down and goal at the 8. And Purdy once again gives it to McCaffrey to the outside. Juszczyk is right there to block. Good blocks by Juszczyk. Touchdown, McCaffrey again. That's his second touchdown of the game. And Jake Moody will kick it up to the middle. And it's in. And Jake Moody will kick it off once again to LeBeau, and he needs the ball in the same spot. Geno Smith motions Tucker. Geno takes a snap. He's looking downfield. He sees Tucker wide open for a first down. Jason Pinnock with a tackle there. First down, Raiders. And Geno Smith motions Bounders. Geno Smith takes a snap, and he gets sacked by Michael Williams. Diving sack there. Nice job by Michael Williams there. And Geno Smith takes a snap once again. And Michael Williams almost got a sack, and Tucker will get stopped. Third down and 2. A gain of 14 there. Geno Smith, once again, under center. Looking to run. They run the ball. Genty with a first down. Raiders move it up to midfield. They're in the Niners territory. Geno motions his tight end. Geno takes a snap. Genty takes it down, and he is tackled by Michael Williams for a 2-yard gain on the play. Geno Smith takes a snap. He's trying to hit the screen there when he sees receiver wide open. Thornton with a third down and 2, gain of 6. If the Raiders don't convert this first down, they will punt it or make a field goal, and Nick Martin with a big sack. And the Raiders are going to punt the ball again. Clock's winding down. It's a fake. It's a run. And it's turnovers. The Raiders try to fake the Niners out, but Jason Pinnock gets a sack. Brock Purdy once again at the line. He's running the ball, and he gets a 5-yard gain. Purdy takes a snap. He's looking, sees Jennings wide open, and he's popped up. 3rd down 5. Purdy takes a snap. It's a read option, and D lineman slips, and Purdy's going to take it down. He breaks a tackle. He's taking it down more. The linebacker misses a tackle. Purdy's going down the sideline. He's going to take it all the way. Touchdown. Brock Purdy. Jeez. What a play. He broke 2 tackles. Big men. He broke 2 big men tackles. Good run by Purdy there. And good kick by Jake Moody for 1 point. 21-0. And LeBeau gets to return the ball. LeBeau, big hits by Nick Martin. And Nick Martin held the world record for the most big hits there in the kickoff. Genty takes the ball downfield. Jason Pinnock misses a tackle, and Nick Bosa comes in for an 8-yard gain for Genty. Geno Smith once again on the ball. Genty, and stopped by Fred Warner. Lineman got to do better on the Raiders' offensive line. Geno Smith takes a snap. Nick Barnes trying to get there. Sees Bowers wide open for a 1st down. Right midfield, Niners territory. Niners got to do something here. Geno Smith takes a snap to Genty. He's taking it up the middle, and he's stopped by Kevin Gibbons. So down 7 for the Raiders. Geno takes a snap. Williams is right there, and he's sacked by Michael Williams. Geno Smith has really got to do something better here. And that's 2 minutes left on the clock. Geno Smith takes a snap, and it's incomplete. 4th down 13. They're going to punt the ball. Fred Warner is trying to get through, and he big hit on the punter. 1st down 10 Niners. The punter never gets a chance to punt the ball to the Niners. Punt returner Jacob Cowing, and AYIUK with a great catch. 1st down at the 16. Niners are moving it. Purdy takes a snap. Kittle right there, 1-hand catch. 2nd down inches. Purdy once again motions AYIUK. Purdy takes a snap. Looking for Kittle. Kittle wide up in the end zone, and he snatches it from the DB, but he's popped up. And the Niners are really in trouble on 3rd down inches. Purdy takes a snap. Quick pass to Kittle, and Kittle makes a diving catch into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. And the kicking team comes out for Jake Moody. Jake Moody will kick it up, and it's in. And Jake Moody once again to kick it off to LeBeau. LeBeau. Great return there. Niners tripped down, and D Winners with a big hit there. I think that was Kyle Juszczyk who fell down. Geno Smith motions Tucker. Geno takes a snap. Sees Genty wide open. Fred Warner's trying to get there. Lenore gets him down. Fred Warner misses a tackle there. And Geno Smith has a fullback and running back next to him. Geno Smith sees his fullback Mustard for 2nd down 10. No gain on the play there. The Raiders are doing an awful job here. Geno Smith takes a snap. Sees the receiver wide open. It's Bowers, tight end, and D Winners makes the tackle. 1st down Raiders. We got to see if the Raiders will score here. Geno Smith. He's taking his time. Niners making signals. Geno Smith gives it to Genty, and he's stopped by Fred Warner. A minute left to go. Geno Smith is in trouble here. And the Raiders are receiving the 2nd half, so they do have more advantages score. Genty takes the snap, and Kevin Givens misses tackle, but Fred Warner gets there for his tackle there. Geno Smith once again. He takes a snap. Nick Bosa's right there. Bammer's wide open, and the Raiders will score their first touchdown in one quarter. And their kicker will finally come out. Ronald Green there, and Daniel Carlson will make his first extra point of the preseason. And Daniel will kick it off to Isaac Arendo, who will need a ball. And the Niners are back on the field, excited and dominating the Raiders. Purdy motions AYIUK. He takes a snap. Extra covering on Kittle, but Kittle manages to get a catch for a first down in the 45-yard line. 45 seconds left to go. Purdy takes a snap. He's looking for a receiver. Sees AYIUK there, and he makes it. The catch. Toe tap there. First down Niners. Purdy. McCaffrey hurdles. He breaks the tackle. He keeps going, and it's a second down. One. Mariners are playing good so far. Here we go. Purdy motions AYIUK. Purdy takes a snap. Looking. He sees Kittle right there. It's broken up. Purdy had Christian McCaffrey right there. Purdy takes a snap. He's looking for a receiver. He's looking and sees Ricky Pearsall for a first down goal. At the 6, 18 seconds left. Purdy takes a snap. McCaffrey up the middle. Touchdown. 49ers. And here comes the field goal team. And Jake Moody will kick it up. And it's good. Niners, 35-7. And Jake Moody will kick it off to LeBeau. LeBeau will take it. Big return there, but he's hit by D winners. Nick Martin will probably get beaten record from the biggest hits in a kickoff by D winners. Thornton, motion. Geno takes a snap. Geno's looking. Good block by his lineman. And Fred Warner makes a late hit out of bounds. Second down 7. And Geno Smith once again. Geno Smith takes a snap. Williams trying to get through. Sees receiver wide open. It's Tucker for a first down. At 5 seconds left in half. Geno Smith is looking to throw deep. He takes a snap. Bosa's trying to get through. And he throws it deep. And it's broken up. And that is the half. Let me talk about the first half before we kick off. So, we first have the Niners offense. Niners dominated. Christian McCaffrey, break it down short. McCaffrey, 2 touchdowns. George Kittle got a touchdown. He got another one, I think. I think he got another one. Now it's 35-7. All the other touchdown from the Niners was Brock Purdy down the sideline. Good run by Brock Purdy there. Down the sideline. I'm surprised how he broke 2 tackles during the run. And he just took it off to the home, to the crib. Whatever you call it, they still scored. And now we go to the Raiders offense. Niners D. The Raiders were not doing that really good. They only scored once up the middle by the tight end. Their tight end was the only option for them to try to make a comeback in the half. So hopefully the Raiders may come back, but the Niners are probably hyped in the locker room. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. But the Raiders defense, let me talk about this real quick. The Raiders defense has not been really good. Like I said, it was embarrassing on the Raiders defense that Brock Purdy, a skinny, weak QB, literally broke a tackle from 2 big men, a linebacker and a D-end. That is embarrassing. And if Brock Purdy broke those 2 tackles, their coach will get mad. And right now, currently in the real-life NFL, the Raiders did not do really that good. I have not seen Max Crosby Max Crosby get a sack to Brock Purdy yet, but I'm pretty sure he will if Brock Purdy scrambles to the outside. So hopefully, that Max Crosby will get a sack this game. So let's get started with the second half. And Jake Moody will kick it off to LeBeau. And LeBeau will return. Nick Martin right there. He gets trucked, and Green will get the tackle for Nick Martin there. Geno Smith. I'm sensing a run. It is a run. And Matt Williams is a tackle. Fred Warner dives. Jetty's taking it up. And Elliott is trying to get there. Nick Bosa gets the tackle. First down, Raiders. And Geno Smith under center tosses to Genty. Genty is taking it out to the outside. He spins, but Jair Brown with a big hit there. It's count 3 for the Raiders. Geno Smith makes some signals there, looking to run the ball. Geno Smith takes a snap. Myers gotta watch that screen, and Nick Martin gets a big hit, throw down 4. 1 yard loss there in play. Geno Smith under center. Geno tosses to Monster. He sees Nick Martin, and another sack. 4th down 5, and the Raiders are on the ball. Hopefully the punter gets to punt the ball. Luke Gifford, it's his turn to get the sack on the punter. 1st down 10 Niners in the Raider territory. Purdy motions Pearsall. Purdy takes a snap. Looking, sees AYIUK wide open for a 1st down. Good play by the Niners here. Purdy takes a snap. Sees Kittle wide open for a 2nd down and 1. Purdy gives it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's taking it to the outside, to the left. He's speeding downfield, down sideline. 3 missed tackles, and the Niners score. McCaffrey, the Dolphin dive in the end zone. What a play by the Niners. And the kicking team comes out for Jake Moody. And Jake Moody in 42-7. And Jake Moody will kick it off to LeBeau. LeBeau is taking up the middle, and McCaffrey gets struck, and Kyle Juszczyk helps him out. And Geno Smith once again to Genty, and he gets sacked. Geno Smith gets sacked by Nick Bosa there. Wasn't really that planned for the Raiders offense. Geno Smith takes a snap, and it's broken up. Myers almost got his first reception of the game. And Geno Smith, once again, he takes a snap. Smith, he's looking. He's received downfield, and it's Jason Myers for a 1st down. I think that's his name. Let me check. Jacoby Myers. Geno Smith takes a snap, play action. He sees Tucker for a 1st down on a PA volunteer play. And Geno Smith, he motions the tight end. He's taking his time, 5 seconds left. It's a handoff. Genty's taking it down, and Jason Pinnock, he misses it, breaks the tackle in. Renard Green with a tackle. And Geno Smith under center again. Michael Williams almost got a full start there. And Geno Smith will be under center again. Geno Smith taking his time, pockets left. Michael Williams gets a big sack on the play. Trying to do play action there. Not really playing for the Raiders offense, like I said. 3rd down 16. Geno Smith takes the center. He's looking downfield. He sees Bowers. And he gets pushed out of bounds. 1st down goal for the Raiders. And Geno Smith up to the line. He takes a snap. He sees the receiver wide open. It's Tucker. 4 touchdowns for the Raiders. And the kick is in for Daniel. And Daniel will kick it off again. Garendo in the end zone. Garendo is in return. Sweeps to the left, to the right, and he's down. Right at the 25. And they're at the 26. Purdy takes a snap. Looking for Pearsall, and Pearsall drops the ball. Not really good there. Purdy, under center, takes a snap. Max Crosby almost got the sack there, and it's intercepted by Chin. Chin is down by George Kittle. That was Purdy's first mistake in the game. They're into the third quarter. 16 seconds left in the clock. And Genty takes the handoff. Fred Warner misses a tackle, and Gifford helps him out. 2nd down and 4. And Smith takes a snap. Mike Williams right there, and he's sacked. 3rd down 10. Right at their spot. Geno Smith, and the third quarter. And it's the fourth quarter. Motion and tight end. Geno Smith takes a snap. Looking for a receiver wide open. It's Lenore. Gets the tackle. 4th down 4. And the Raiders are going for it on 4th down 4. The Niners really got to cover here. Play action. Geno. Looking downfield. And it's out of bounds. That's turnovers on down. 1st down 10 Niners. Purdy. McCaffrey. Takes to the outside. Max Crosby trying to get him, and he gets it. Max Crosby gets a successful tackle there. Purdy to McCaffrey once again to the outside. McCaffrey is swallowed up in the backfield. And Purdy motions AYIUK. Purdy takes a snap. Tries to see his Kittle wide open, and Kittle makes the 1st down for the Niners. And Purdy will give it to McCaffrey. Going to the outside. He's going to take it down the sideline. 1st down and steps out of bounds for a 1st down for the Raiders. 1:59 left in the 4th. Purdy takes a snap to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's in trouble, and he gets down. 3-yard loss. The Niners will continue to keep running until the game ends. Purdy to McCaffrey. McCaffrey tried as a hurdle, but he's babied. 3rd down and 8. And the Niners once again. Purdy gives it to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's still running. And he's still running. And he gets 4th down. And the Niners will not punt. They don't want Thomas Morstead. Purdy. Play action. They're trying to recreate the play from last week. AYIUK's wide open for a 49ers touchdown on 4th down at 14. Touchdown Niners. What a play. And hold up a minute. The Niners will call timeout. They're going for 2. Purdy. McCaffrey up the middle. He dives it in for a 2-point conversion. And the Niners have officially got the world record for most points in a preseason game. It's 50-14. And LeBou with a return, and he's down by D. Winters and Juszczyk and Nick Martin. 1:08 to go. Smith takes a snap. He's looking downfield. Sees Myers, and he stopped. 2nd down 3. The clock is running. Smith takes a snap. Nick Bosa. And Monster gets a 1st down. And the clock stays at 54. Smith takes a snap. Sees receiver wide open. It's Tucker. And Jerry Brown with a big hit. And the clock is going to run. But the Niners will call timeout by Michael Williams. The Niners might be planning something here. They want more points. Smith Takes a snap. Bosa's trying to get through. He tosses it deep. It's in! Intercepted by Ramir Green. And it's first down Niners. Niners want to score again. Purdy. McCaffrey takes it backfield. Max Crosby sacks. And the Niners want to throw it. They want AYIUK. Purdy. Play action. Looking downfield, and Max Crosby gets a sack. Third down, 23. 10 seconds left. Purdy takes a snap. He's looking downfield. He's scrambling. He's using his arm. It's caught by AYIUK. He's taken down the sideline on third down, 23. 0 seconds left, and the Niners score. Touchdown, 49ers. What a game. And Jake Moody with a kick. It's in. The Niners win the preseason game 57-14. That was a successful game by the Niners. Jeez. The Niners did it. They did it. They won the preseason game by a big win. The Raiders got absolutely dominated by the Niners at home. The Niners won at home. What a game. I need to talk about this game. So first of all, I'm talking about the Raiders. They scored twice. I'm in shock right now. They got a touchdown. Our tight end, then Tucker. And then they were not really that good. Gifford and Fred Warner, they teamed up to tackle the punter. Successful. That got the Niners a lot of points. And they held the world record for the most points in the preseason. And I'm actually really, really surprised that they won. And yeah, I'm actually pretty shocked. So the Niners, they were dominating. I'm surprised about Brock Purdy's touchdown. I'm proud of the team right there. Brandon AYIUK made an appearance to make it a touchdown again at the end of the game. But this time he scored at the final seconds. The clock hit 0 and he scored. On 4th down and 23, Brock Purdy threw it over the top. He trusted his arm, and Brock Purdy threw a successful dime to Brandon AYIUK. Let me go to play-by-play because I want to see the end of the game. Hold on. Let me see. A 90-yard touchdown. 90 yards. On 3rd down and 23. The Brock Purdy threw a 90-yard touchdown from like 15. Insane. He was at the 10-yard line, actually. The 90-yard touchdown to Brandon AYIUK. He broke a tackle from the safety, and the Niners won the game. I was surprised, and that was absolutely a good game. Man, jeez, that was an awesome game. And guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, like and subscribe, hit the bell button, and I post this short spatula war with Evil Fox 3. Go check him out. And he's actually war at me, Wisp versus Spatula. I don't know who has more views right now because I'm currently posting this video. So if you guys haven't already, just like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video against the Green Bay Packers. See you all next time, and all hail Brandon AYIUK. Peace out. Everybody, bye.